The hearth is now extinguished.
Yeah, bomb still kills things. One tries.
Not now. Dare to mess with me? Ha!
The wind rises. Bow your head.
Don't be scared. My guiding star. Too late for regrets. Truth. I'm going in.
Squall and fury.
Hmm.
Mind the side of
Get hit. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Let's spark.
Seems like an emergency.
The doctor was seen.
Rain cutter. Yeah. Time to act.
Hit. 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 Blitz. Surrender in a...
Remember, health comes first.
Let me weave you a verse.
You. Here.
The night is cold.
Freeze!
Out of the frying pan. Stars, shine for me.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
Hey, yeah! Goba, get them!
Ha! Ha!
What's the...
Don't be scared. Not now.
This moment will be frozen in... Ha! Freeze! Ha! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ha! Cool it!
Cold, mine to command. My guiding stars.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. You're... Let's dance.
Witness the power of...
Ha!
Don't be scared.
Cyclone!
Have fun with this gift.
Bring it on! Yeah! 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 Can't fool me!
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Cold, mine to command. Not now.
Truth repeats its course.
Confess!
Stand clear. Animo test 6308. Swirl, marked.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Oz revealed.
Power that ended Haishan.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Midnight Phantasm.
Animo hypostasis.
Let me weave you a verse.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Eyes on me!
Ha! Ta! Ta! Ha! Ka! Ha! Ta! Ha!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
prophecy in Fontaine. Oh no, what's
Did you
happened
hear
now?
about the prophecy in Fontaine?
Add astro.
Haven't you heard?
Let's see. Hmm. 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 Might there be another quest line?
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Yes, I think I've done the prerequisite, but how do I get this one? Hmm. Actually doesn't count as Fontaine. Hmm. That can't be adjusted. That one can't be adjusted. Hmm. 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 How do I find the last page?
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
Hmm. 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 Bell calling me, Bell. For sure, without more teaching, Netflix, most of these states should know how to spend. Hello there, Mr. Leroy. Hey there, your face is sent us. Yes, thanks, Mr. Leroy, are you here? That was half a year ago, wasn't it? Anything you raise, you'll hold on to that commission so long. It's true, I did think of hiring hourly workers after even the most capable get old and need others to take care of them. I spent so much of my life working to have this home in my old age, I found I had no one to share it with. Yeah, they made me quite sad for a while, so it's a good thing, all in all, that my daughter and son-in-law have come to take care of me. The good children love each other very much, and they keep me company. It's nothing more than I could want. I have to say, you said I'm not hiring anyone. Really, that you're crazy. Well, now, don't be too down. That's how young'uns should be. You lot should be enjoying your best life on with a smile. Also, since you made the trip here, and since your face recommend you, I do in fact have some work for you. It just so happen that kids are out and I can't quite handle everything here, of course. You will be paid. Oh, nice, you're a great guy, Mr. Lee. You got quite the soul tone. And then go help me clean the stains by the door behind the house and feed Nana some fish while you're out. I forgot to mention Nana is my cat. And the one by the door, thanks in advance on Nana's behalf.
I need to get out more.
Meow meow. You're done? That's right, Mr. Leroy also. I say you want some candy, or you like your pocket money now? Oh, hi, Mom. What a greedy little child. Still, that's fine. That's exactly what little children should be like. Especially little ladies who cute as you, Paimon. Macarons, pretty dresses, and lovely homes. That's what you deserve to have. Paimon reckons so too. Hey, traveler, can we get... Nope. Boo boo, you're so stingy. We're adventurers, Paimon. You don't lose sight of life with traveling, Paimon. I wanted to see how any of that stuff conflicts with having macaron skirts or big beautiful houses, though. It must be the sudden agreements. Kids, but a little banter now and then is good, that it shows that you're still children. Naturally about that, treasure your childhood, it won't last. I'm secretly 500 years old. But yeah, anyway, here's candy and coins both. Now then, do behave, alright? Yay, snacks, thank you, Mr. Leroy. Just call me Benoit, children. Leroy's my surname. I am the last Leroy in the entire court of Fontaine. Mention my family name makes this poor old soul quite lonely indeed, so please just use my name. Mr. Benoit, so your daughter doesn't share his surname? Morticia is my daughter by blood. I took her in half a year ago. That says she may as well be my own true-born daughter. If you don't mind, can come again tomorrow. She and Aunt Foss should be back by then. I'm sure she won't mind having two lovely children like you over for snacks, especially when you're helping us some of the chores. Some other children come by occasionally, so feel free to play with them too. I love children. The more of them are around, the merrier the house is. If you don't see me when you come over again, just knock and ask for me. Aunt Foss will open the door for you. Alrighty, we'll be back tomorrow then. Good, I should be going back inside. At any rate, see you tomorrow. See you then, children. Alright, that was definitely be Legos. Welcome, travelers, oh traversers of dreamscapes. I am the bell ringer at the intersection club, so guide our welcome travelers to the Eternal City. So, Valiant Guardian, shall we find the Eternal City to our level, alright? Wait, you're in character already? Are you sure you're okay? We think that's right for now. There's how people ran into on the way over. We're actually really do know what's happened. Why, everyone's got to Maximus already. I imagine that they now dwell under the protection of Sebastos. As in addition to the Dark Lord Remus now with Sebastos, this is getting more complicated by the minute. Dark Lord Remus appeared on your journey across path and those uncouth barbarians. Is this indeed a blasphemous title with which they besmirched to Sebastos Remus, mighty Imperator? So they're both the same Remus. They are the same person after all. But it is of no consequence. The Sebastos may not be defined by the narrow notions of the tribal mob. Those despicable insects may speak slang as they wish, but the wise, inspired by its noblest ideals, will yet come forth in their droves. And the bell of eternity tolls, all that has ever come to pass shall be erased. And all will be reborn regardless of who they are or where they are from. Be grateful and rejoice. Praise be. Not sure, dear traveler, this person sure seems lucid, but the stuff he's found is all kind of whack. You think we got sleepwalking and maybe dreaming? Do you name me a dreamer? Who knows, we could be the ones dreaming. No way, that's impossible. At least we probably aren't. Dreaming? I certainly... Hey, uh-oh, he's out cold. Travelers from outside, halt. Excellent, you two look completely... mentally sound. Finally, a normal person. Seriously, what's going on in this town? Before that, let's get this gentleman somewhere safe. Can't be leaving him lying here, can we? We'll catch a cold. For the risk of catching a normal... For the risk of catching a cold may not be the most important thing right now. We still work together with a normal person to move the incoherently rambling bell ring onto a nearby bench. Anyway, allow me to introduce myself. Call me Este. I'm a member of the town's Daydream Club. I'm the only member present right now, though. I was planning to travel and we're... tourists visiting Patrickle. In that case, the time can hardly be worse. I'm afraid our present state may disappoint you. May you introduce yourself as Este? We've heard that name before. Oh, I see you escaped with your life. Fabulous. You know what? So you've also... I know, we're wide awake. Trust us. We just don't get why everyone's saying all sorts of crazy things. Can you ask how you met and drove the bandits who saw the shattered stones as treasure way outside town? Oh, it's them. Where to begin? The legend of the faded castle has never been a secret. Adventurers just like them bump by looking for it every once in a while. However, it's because the impression the golden trope conjure up is nothing more than poetic imagery, or because the castle was built millennia ago. It's more likely than not that nothing foul remains there now. But would they ever listen? Of course not. No sooner had I brought them over to the ruins in the mountains, and they began destroying statues, stuffing them into boxes like people possess. I've not stopped them alone, so I went back to town to get help. I never imagined I'd find nothing but days and mad ramblings all about. It was like everyone had fallen under some hypnotic spell. The Daydream Club have researched hypnosis before. Something like this is far, far beyond our capabilities. My hypothesis is that something abnormal has occurred within the ruins, according to the records. Actually, why are we the only ones not affected? Interesting. Most interesting. Perhaps we can find a solution in the ruins. I know you're right, yes. Leave the entering to us. If you come too, you might get turned to gold. Oh, is that your cat, Esty? You're so cute. No, for the fellow who studied hypnotism would say that there are creatures who keen eat wickies. Oh, that herb collar pennant. I could swear I've seen that accessory before. Ran off. Anyway, ignoring the cat crash for now, we should go to the ruins first and have a look. Say, Esty, how can we get there? The ruins, the mountain behind town, just so happen to be the exact direction of the cat. Kitty cat, Traveler, are you sure you're okay? Things are pretty murky right now, take extra care. You two alright, we'll be right back, don't you worry. It's a kitty cat. Hey, did I get the Leroy quest here? I was literally thinking it'd be like, Thanks be to the God King, all goes as planned. Who are you? An outlander. Hey, are you a pilgrim by any chance? Still no one in the great world of Remuria worth the admiration of all people. Although since the God King has granted you leave to bask in his glory, I have no right to object. What's the plan you speak of? Not that I'm presently working on the research plans for our institute. There's much to do, but thanks to God King's radiant blessing and many clever mind hands to take up the work. You very entrust her with such duties, and his blessing as such happy mind that shall never be surpassed. I once crossed the lakes of clear water, visiting boundaries. Yeah, my trash could fill the whole. Until I met the great Say Ruggiero. First teaching face really
From the God King. What sort of fish should I cook today?
Let's see. That's against fire, right? Show me the side you usually hide. Oh, it looks like this one really is the statue. Chest, what chests? I'll give it a try.
Look alive!
That's how you show sound. Right, did that light up?
Buckle up!
I must solve these structural.
What issues? I'm designing a high-speed aquabot. There's just one problem. After pure high-speed operation, it's turn off on halves. I try to recommend. Did I see that? What issue? Thank you, Molly. Tiny sparklers in your lovely laughing eyes. Yeah, does it really? Did you really like that doll that brought you last time? Oh, yes, yes, indeed. It was so lovely, you know. It was set aside a place for around the dining table. Really? Oh, that would make it so happy. What about today? Do you need to lean on me during your walk, or should I fetch a newspaper? I can read it to you too if you can't make out the words. I would say that I should do one good deed every day, and my tutor wants me to submit an essay this week about good people and good things. Oh, I don't mean I'm doing this because I need to write an essay, but if you don't mind, I do want to help you out. I'm already fine, really. Best thing to do to help me is to tell your parents that you often come by my place to play. I know, Mr. Levi, and I told them, but they don't seem too happy about it. You still come again, Ethan? I sure will, even if they won't let me. I mean, we made an agreement, didn't we? You need a child to word. Good, good. I do like your finger. Yeah, it's you two. Welcome, kind souls, welcome. We didn't mean to intrude or anything. Did we interrupt? No, no, the two of you aren't interrupting anything. My young friend Molly here is currently out and about. Tried to complete her homework, she just happened to stop by my home. I'd like to do something nice for me, so that she might have some material for her essay. Hey, I'm not helping because I want to finish my homework. Well, not just because of that, anyway. Of course, you're not being a good child just because of your homework, after all. Looks like these two young guests are not here to help me just because they need a job either. Oh, well, right now it's just a little gesture. They won't begrudge an old man that much. This is how much time that they may spend freely and willing to, while that time away with me. Well, I do enjoy the company of young people. Nothing wrong with any of that now, is there? And perhaps I should just give you something to do. People wont to come and go around the entrance. Tends to get dirty there quickly, and always swept behind the place for days. So if I may ask, please help me clean it up again. Well, okay then. Molly, will you keep my cat company? Yeah, bring a fish steak if you would. Your name's Nana, by the way. She inherited that name from my dad, please. It's a shame my daughter took her along when she went off to get married. Right there, Mr. Leroy. Farewell, children. Off you go. Nana, would you like some fish?
I need to get out more.
What's that? You're done? That's right. Yep, cleanup's done. I'm only fat cat too. Also, no, there's a pile of super dirty old boxes next to your place. Do you want us to clean those up too? Oh, those boxes. I just store some more stuff in them. Otherwise, they don't seem much use. Some of them contain furniture and other small items from an old place, which I've had the heart to throw away. But at the same time, they don't fit my current home, and so they end up just stacked out there. I didn't touch them for the most part, since everyone around here is a decent sort, no one's stolen anything. So they can stay right where they are. Mr. Leroy, was I helpful? Why, of course you were, Molly. Don't forget to say hello to your parents for me. I'd be even more grateful if you could do that. And I've got the snacks and pocket money right here, children, so come and get it. No, I don't need any pocket money. I just like to pet Nana some more, can I? Oh, of course, Lisa. But watch out for her claws and remember to come back for snacks once you're done playing. Why did you go out, Dad? Well, this old fellow gets lonely, also with his children not being around to keep him company and all, so he decides to go get some fresh air. What's easier? Would you look at that? Gone a few days and he's mad at us already. I'm sure he'd forgive us if he only knew what gifts we brought back this time, don't you think? Gift? What did you bring back? Something wonderful, of course. You know when you see it. Morticia knows how you like lovely expensive things. She picked it out especially for you. Thank you, my daughter. I did only what I should have. Ah yes, these two lovely guests also children came by to play while the two of you were out. Hello there, my father's a friendly man and really loves kids, so thank you for keeping him company true. Sales is my wife and I are back, we'll take it from here. Yeah, it really is good that you come back. Come now, let me have a look at that present. Alright, Dad, let's go inside, shall we? Indeed, and Frosty, remember to give them their pay and some snacks to help me sweep the place and spend down it too. And give that young lady some of those treats too, would you? I'm going back inside now. Mr. Leroy, Nana let me give her belly rub, eh? Where'd he go? Looking for my father, lady. I'm his son-in-law. Well, you might as well just consider me his son to keep things simple. Call me Athos. No, I know what son-in-law is. That means you're his daughter's husband. You sure are knowledgeable, aren't you? Thanks for keeping father company. He's gone indoors. These snacks are full. You can leave the rest of my wife and I. It's alright if you don't drop by anymore. Anyway, you should head home soon. Your family will be worried about you if you're out too long. Oh, don't worry, miss. That was no trouble, huh? And anyway, Mr. Lewa and I have an agreement. I think you might need my help going forward too, you know. If feeding cats, one plants and other stuff. Helping people makes me happy too. Makes me happy too, so I'll definitely come back. That what makes things tricky. Is something wrong, mister? No, little lady. Not at all. I have something important to discuss with you. No. Discussion isn't the right word. There's something I need you to do. Sure, what is it? I'm going to give you the snacks and pocket money, and then after that, don't come back again, alright? Oh, why? Did I do something wrong? No, of course you haven't. It's just that my father's health has always been poor, and his insomnia is going quite bad lately. Out of consideration for his health, my wife and I would like him to have an environment conducive to rest. You understand? Oof. I hope this plot line isn't that these two are scammers. Because this guy just has... You say insomnia, right? Not dementia. Alright. Never mind, nothing else. And now let me speak plainly. I speak for the entire Leroy family on this matter. Hope that you will not come and disturb us. I can't come myself. We missed a little son now, but Smash doesn't really want. That's not sure. It's a rotten egg.
Silence!
Ad Astra. Thank you for
I spoke to most of the people. There's a weird thing about this plan. I haven't added any female NPCs. At least I can see.
Route 2 is a boon from the God King.
Would there be any? 30 years ago? My parents wouldn't even have been born yet. What did you say, sir, here? Where's the viewer? Hmm. Okay, on. Ugh. About the ballet. Hmm.
The Lock Knights? Ridiculous.
Once this battle's over, I'll be able to go home.
Hmm. Hmm. There's some use for this thing, or did I just pick?
Once this battle's over, I'll be able to...
Hmm. You said I was a wooden sword just now. Anyone I haven't spoken to yet? I think I spoke to everyone. Hmm. It's a different type of wood. I think I have spoken to everyone enough.
Boon from the God King.
How are you? What's plans?
Chin up, soldiers! Look to your equipment. Don't lose them again.
And this wall? Hey, the statue can move.
Let's.
Overruled.
You're dead meat! Look alive! Ha! Hi!
Transfixed. This is where you fall.
Let's get it on!
Drop your weapons. Laid bare.
Not bad, not bad. Your failure will not show shame even should I stand in the company of the Marichuse Hunters Roll. Wow, it's a rare shiny cat. You've seen a whole lot of strange things on our journey. You've saw a glowing talking cat. I'm supposed to mix it to the realist. One such as I shall not dwell on being called a strange thing, O chosen champions. Travelling Paimon, time has come for true heroes such as ye to step forth. Come with me unto the ancient kingdom of these seas. We must still the chaotic symphony we want to save the lost soul. Alright, I'm the hero. Alright, I'm the hero. Let the journey begin. Seriously, traveler, how can you fall for this stuff so easily? Very well then, O chosen hero, for the sake of Paimon's tummy tomb, stand tall and move with haste by her son Fonta. Speaking of, just who are you? Must I start from the beginning? Very well. Oranides of Oranopolis is my name, spirit keeper of the ancient world. Orami of the world now? Oh, a tongue twister. I'm just going to call you RC for sure. That's close enough, right? What do you think? Meow meow? Meow meow. P.S. I cannot command this body as a wish to extend that bestial behaviors may even overbear if I'm sad. If from the beginning I could only have... as the two of you can see, the boundaries between past and present have begun to blur. Thanks to the influence of the chaotic symphony. It's for this reason that I too have awoken, for now the affected area is yet small. The inhabitants of Petrico have had their souls taken away. They exist in that modern dreamlike state because the symphony has time for them identities and memories to fill the void left behind. It is as if a vessel filled with pure water and its content replaced with wondrous wine. An apt description considering that those are memories of ancient history gifted by the symphony. And a Paimon thing. So what you're saying is that town people's petrichor have had their souls stolen and their bodies have been possessed? Man, that sounds super scary. You said that the affected area isn't very large, yes? That's correct, traveler. Of course, eventually even the court of Fontaine will consume with the chosen hero can restore harmony to chaotic melody. No choice but take a look. Yeah, alright then. I'll see. Lead the way. Thank you so much. The road to the ancient realm lies beneath this spring you see before you. Of course, the seal on the hidden path to manifest. Next, I shall activate the face that maintains the seal. Blop. There we go. Now, help me retrieve the harp strings, and I shall first be able to break the seal open away. Now then, let us go into the faded castellum of gold. The faded gold castle. Yes, they mentioned something about the legend of the faded castle too, right? Are they talking about these ruins? Nay, they are but scraps on the surface. The true castle lies deeper in the water. You sure they know much more than the cat in town, asked him. We compared to the cat in town, such. I'll look closely and try not to get lost then. Wow, we just dropped down. Can cats swim? Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Stop right there!
Nice. Okay, let's go see Mr. I can't see him like he hasn't even spoken to me. Regardless, let's knock on the door first. How far's the man you saw before? Open the doors and walk out. You again? What in the world do you want? Could we ask if Benoit so? You heard he fell ill, so kind of worried about his health. My father is home, but he's in no condition to be receiving guests. He has what he's come down with. I can ask my parents to help get him some medicine. No need, we'll buy what medicines are needed ourselves. Not that he has any lack of medicine anyway. We're just concerned for his health. You don't have to be so cold. Alice just doesn't want to let us see Benoit. This is Pascal, you sound like Frederick. He should turn down the temperature quickly. You concern yourself too much with business that is not your own. Very well, was there anything else? If not, I'll be heading back. Wait. What is it? Are you trying to prevent us from seeing Benoit? And why must I allow completely unrelated people to see my father? Like I said earlier, he's in no condition to see guests. False, what's that disturbance outside? Nothing more to see. Just a few kids saying that they want to see Dad. You really do get along well with children, don't you, Dad? Well, since these kids want to see you, why don't you go say hello to them? I'd like to. Can I? Of course you can, Dad. You're in charge. The door opens and Benoit slowly emerges. Oh, it's you again, little one. You're back. How are you feeling, Mr. Leroy? Oh, I'm not doing quite so fine, but not to worry. I'm doing my best to rest up. My daughter and son-in-law are taking very good care of me, so all is well. Just run along home if you would. Are you sure you're all right, Dad? If it's too much for you, you should go back inside. The noisy Alphas gave him a meaningful glance before sighing and going back indoors. Well, so you've seen him for yourself, then. My father really is unwell. Does that satisfy you? If there's nothing else, I'm going back inside. Alphas ignores all of you. Well, at least we got to say a few words to Mr. Leroy. I do hope he gets better soon. Looks like our trouble for other people. Nice time on that. Wasn't what I wanted. Don't think that way. You weren't any trouble at all. If our Palmer thinks that Alphas guy is a real problem here, the entire time was yours. You should go home first, Molly. Yeah, traveler, you. True, I should head back as well. My parents don't like it when I come here, you know. They get mad if they knew I came today. I don't know if we get to see Mr. Leroy again. I really want to tell him that his snacks were super tasty. Well, could you help me tell him that if you see him after he gets better? I mean, you have my word. And Paimon's too. Alright, thank you, Miss Travel. I've got to go home now. See you. What do you think, Traveler? Paimon noticed you that I got something to say written all over your face as she looks at you. Let's not to speak too loudly right here. Sure, let's just talk somewhere else. This way, dude? Come on. Tell Paimon's what's on your mind. There's something off about that couple. I don't think so too. One of them talks a whole bunch and the other barely says a word. The timing of the appearance was too convenient to be a coincidence. You mean to say that they showed up just as Benoit was thinking about having some hourly help, right? You basically said I was still hiring half a year ago, but at that time this couple became a show. You're right, everything just too deliberate. There's definitely something going on with this couple. There's something fishy about the relationship with Benoit. We first met. He's been coerced by his son-in-law. Why this deals outside of the right? They were only friendly to us when the father was around. I mean, that's it. They're faking it. And that's all I've got for now. Indeed. They've got no evidence. That's true. And our word is our sacred bond. Let's do some investigating. the identity of the couple. Oh, whoops.
This should be the place. You all wait here. I'll go have a chat with him.
You know, Chevraz, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own. Getting people to talk, for example. The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the Fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion. As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now?
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is what happened.
Huh? Uter, you say?
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but why?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Ahem. Chiori?
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori, I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
Such incredible strength.
You're too kind.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Oh, I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety. Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Have I? Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Being skilled at something doesn't make it a hobby.
Alright, where was the... Where was the jewelry shop? I think it was this way, wasn't it? Ah, Tutu, the one who sold me those gemstones. Yeah, you said something about turning them to pretty sexy last time, man. How's that going? I don't know how wait to see how they turn out. About that, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Huh? I really wanted to inlay the gemstone jewelry, but oh, it's far too hard to polish by hand and in detail. That's not even the worst part. You can't imagine after being cut and polished, it all lose all its original glow. Either way, they're not suitable for crafting at all. Yeah, I didn't expect things to turn out like this. Did you only thought that these stones would be useful in some way? Useful, you say? Well, it certainly isn't useless. You may use a mechanical clock on the counter while speaking. Look at this new mechanical clock. It was made using that very ore. I was about to blame myself misjudging the ore and was going to just get rid of it. But then some clocksmiths came out and saw the scraps left over on processing time. Since the ore was so durable, they took some of them and used it to make components for the clocks. I'm surprised to go that, thanks to the ore's high resistance to abrasion, it is superior to materials traditionally used for the moving components of clocks. Well, if they're used to make clocks, the supply shipment will need to be even more reliable. I guess we can do that. You tell Chesil about Puka and the Orphan. I've seen it, and it's truly a happy coincidence. The prototype clock was created using latest waterproof clamp style design. In other words, it was intended for Melusine use from the very start. In this case, would you bring this prototype to Miss Pooh and explain the situation to her? Although I've never done business with Melusines before, if Miss Pooh provide us with a stable supply, we'll be able to establish a whole new production line. I'll be sure to personally visit her in the future. It'd be a good idea to implement Melusine aesthetics into future clock designs. Sounds like benefit Puga too if you succeeded. Well, this could be a great opportunity for Puga to start her own gemstone factory. Come on, let's go talk to her. I'm counting on you. Oh yeah, I forgot about this start of the line. Puka. Is she more this side? No, no. This. Traveler, hang on, it's been a while. Are you looking for the same strange rocks as last time? Oh yeah, but there's something else too. You gave Chelsea's prototype box of Pilk and tell about Chelsea's plan to make rocks using a strange ore. Amazing, they can make things like these out of those rocks? Yeah, only the bits inside are made from that stone. You can hear it ticking underwater. I've never seen a clock like this before. Or just like this. He also talked about having an oyster-style structure, or was it clam-style? Yeah, I'm happy just hearing this sound coming from the clock. I never imagined that even ordinary stones like this would be so suited for something. I always thought that you had to be like my sister, and only the rarest of gemstones could be turned into treasure. I never thought I could also make something incredible with such ordinary rocks. Everything has its value and purpose. I suddenly feel really good about myself. Look how carefully places the clock in a nice place. Okay, now all you have to do is get the ore ready and sell it to Cheshire when he needs it. And you'll even be able to have your own gemstone workshop just like your sister. You've collected a lot of different stones after all, maybe you'll be able to find a use for each and every one of them. Right, I'll definitely make preparations for that. Thank you so much. If I ever need any rocks, don't find me inside. Don't mention it. Birth of the modern clock. But what should we give Serene? So long as express our intentions, we can give her anything, can we not? Yeah, Cara both said the same thing. Intentions, let me think. Mr. Chessel sent me a new clock, but would a clock really make the best birthday gift? After all, Serene's taking care of all of us all. This would be a great opportunity for me to give her a gift that make her happy. Everyone wants that, though if we think about it, gifting her something else might end with her turning it away, right? She'll say I can't accept something so valuable or something like that. Yeah. If that's the case, then why don't we make her a nice meal? Acts of eating together with special intentions perfectly. Oh yeah, you're the best, Canalita. In that case, let's make that dish together. You want to make that dish? Well, preparing it will be a bit... Do you need help? Well, that's... it's Miss Traveler and Paimon. Aha, today's weather isn't bad either. Miss Traveler, did you find any new pages? If you're talking about the Book of Revealing... Wait, hold on. Don't change the subject. We're just talking about preparing something for Serene. I just remembered our notes that needs to be collected. I need to get back right now. I have also remembered I need to meet with Mr. Chessel tomorrow. I have to go now too. See you, Miss Traveler and Paimon. Golden butterflies. Return, why did they all run off? That's what we call a birthday surprise. So they're planning to host a big birthday dinner for Serene. Come to think of it, we haven't actually got to try the Melusine dishes. If it's a birthday celebration, it should be extra fancy, right? Paimon starts to look forward to this birthday thing, Traveler. Why don't we find and help them? That's a birthday gift for someone else. Paimon knows that. But if we prepare a dish with the Melusines, you figure out how to make it, won't you? You know, in case Paimon wants some later. No, wait, Paimon means we. We can eat it together in the future. You're really something else, Paimon. Anyway, let's go check up on them, see if they need our help to prepare anything. Just like Paimon? Hey, Paimon isn't around. Anyway, absolutely no sugar. I almost fell into a sweet trap in the past. We can't let the same thing happen, Serene. Oh, our ass is white and sweet. Besides sugar. There's a Paimon. Why are you staring at Paimon like that? And I am referring to flour. First we need to make it round, then we'll bake it till it's tasting crisp. I used up all my flour in Sanderson Avenue. We need to go out and get some. No problem, leave it to us. White and sweet. No, I don't have much flour. Thanks, Miss Traveler. Oh, Paimon Dumplings. Miss Traveler. About those new pages. Hey, come on, enough about the pages. I'm trying to make that dish and further relevant ingredients for it. Well, since you overheard, so there really is nothing for you two must be including this as well. The question I have made, Miss Traveler, what ingredient symbolizes birth to you? Something that bestows life and represents newborn, but you know him. You mean like a bird? Yeah, that's right, Sharp. As always, I see. As I suppose you can see the rope too, can't you? Remember seeing how short arms and can't climb trees well, so be very well if one of us get any bird eggs. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Anyway, I'll leave this to you, alright? Thank you, Miss Traveler. I'm sure that's Serene will be happy too. Thanks, I got prepared ingredient now. Alright. You got this. It's still 99. We'll just make 100. It's always 99.
Something you wish to report?
Ah, there you are, Farinetta. Hey there, Traveling Primal. What do you need from me? Well, this has to do with what you were all chatting about earlier, about preparing food for Serene. No, wait, please stop talking. We want to make this a surprise for Serene, don't want anyone else to know, even Caraboss. Don't worry, we won't tell so. We just want to help you prepare. This will make things easier for you two, right? You two are pretty reliable. If that's the case, I have a faith test. For this, we're trying to make usually uses fish. Well, Lutine told me that Nelson will have something called bacon, and that tastes delicious. I'm sure Nouvelle has also enjoyed it before. I think that if we get some bacon, we might be able to cook something incredible, just like Caraboss always says. Nice power. Fontaine is bacon. Anyway, don't worry about it. We've got this bacon thing down pat. There's bacon that Lutine mentioned. I wonder what it is. Oh, so this is bacon? Thanks a lot, Traveler Primal. Sounds a bit different from what I imagined. Don't you worry, bacon tastes good no matter how you prepare it. Really? I don't quite get that, but I'll do my best. Yeah, this way all the ingredients for this should be ready. You really are awesome, Miss Traveler. Alright, we'll leave the cooking to you, friend Renata. Oh, alright, you can count me. I've learned the greatest, bestest, most powerful cooking method from Caraboss and Lutine. You got this. As long as it doesn't turn out like your potion. Nah, let's be nice, you got this. Caraboss once said the most important thing in cooking is vigor and the will to never give up. We must never surrender to the ingredients no matter what. This style of cooking is entirely different from what Pine was familiar with. No worries, nothing will go wrong, probably. Under your superfish, you found this guy was 2 pieces of... Wait, hold on, is this like an egg muffin? Hold on, 7 fishes. 2 pieces of flatbread, 7 fishes, cooked bird eggs, sliced bacon, we'll throw them all into the pot at once the same way before. Which really doesn't seem like the way flatbread is cooked, but it's still like to stop the process. There we go, all done, easy peasy. Yeah, looks pretty good. I think Serene will definitely be pleased. Of course, I'm already super happy. Anyway, you should also thank Miss Traveler for helping us make such a wonderful meal. Yeah, Pama's gonna ask just in case. But what is this? Haven't you seen Poison Chan Pie before, Pima? That sounds and looks like you use it to have some kind of forbidden magic or something. Huh? Why? Oh, you're the one who called it Poison Chant. Also, look at all these fish heads. Yeah, they're so cute, right? They just look like a choir in a picture book with everyone holding their head up high and singing happily. Which part of this even remotely looks like what you're talking about? Which part of that dish even remotely looks like what you're talking about? Since neither of you have seen a Poison Chant pie before, then maybe we should give you two a first serving. You both are a big help after all. I mean, you look after us just like Miss Serene does. I say that Serene's a bit noisy and noise at times. Actually trying to help when we don't need it. That's just the way she is. But either way, Miss Paimon and Traveler are better at caring for people. Anyway, well, I'd like the two of you to accept our goodwill. Awesome, this looks delicious. Traveler, you can't be serious, right? Copying. You look so happy right now, Miss Traveler. Oh, let's go give the Poison Chan pie to Serene. Okay, let's go. Will this really be okay? Look for Serene together with everyone else. Well, I suppose they should be fine now. Hello, Traveler Paimon. Is there something you need? What are you doing, Serene? Oh, are you talking about this thing? Well, Santa accidentally broke the water bottle she usually carries first, so I came by to try and fix it. So, Traveler Paimon, do you need me to help with something? Do you remember what day it is? Come to think of it, today's the day that I need to submit a report to Monsieur Neuvillette. That's not what we're talking about. Seriously, you should consider yourself more. It's your birthday, you know. Come everyone, all together now. Happy birthday. Eh? Have a help us prepare a total unique croissant champ pie for your birthday. This is for all the time you spent taking care of us and for all your help when I was trying to communicate with Mr. Chesu. Now you're really noisy sometimes, but as long as you don't suddenly pop in and interrupt my thoughts, you're welcome to be even louder if you want. Hi, everyone. Come on, that's no way to look at your own birthday. Anyway, if you don't eat the croissant champ pie we spent so long preparing, so it'll get cold. Come, let's eat. You too, Miss Traveler and Paimon. My taste buds were born for such adventure. Wait, how does this count as an adventure? You enjoyed the strange croissant champagne with the melosines. For it looks rather strange, the taste isn't as bad as you expected. On the contrary, it's quite delicious, as long as you can stomach the stirs of the fish heads, the eyes still gleaming with a strange light. And they start singing in harmonious rhythm. Huh, it tastes pretty good. Humanity may not yet be ready for this wonder. Yeah, if it tastes good, it looks. Come on, make a wish and make sure it's a wish for yourself. If that's the case, my wish has already come true. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon. I didn't realize the clock was the thing I needed to get. There's no reason to... I don't know if I should use them all. Let's see. This side. I'm actually kind of hungry now. Pip. Hello? Anyone there? Do you still want your newspaper? Hey, anybody there? Hello there. Is Benoit not at home? How should I know? Either way, it's right weird. Subscribing to a paper, not collecting it. Never delivered here, will always at least reply. But recently I haven't seen hi nor heard of him at all. The copies of the Steambird I've left here are already piling up. You know him, do you? Yep, that's right, we're good friends, Viz. Good friends? Eh, whatever. How about I give you the papers and you pass them along when you see him? Oh, yours, Paimon. Then that's that then. I did my best to deliver them. Don't you turn around and say I didn't. I've got other things to do. That said, we haven't seen him recently either. You too? Seriously, what he's been busy with recently? Could he have gone back to his old home? I haven't heard anything about that, though. Old home? That's right, his old place over in Flusendra. Wait, so that's where he used to live? Wait, you don't know that he moved here from down there? Are you really his friends? Whatever, forget it. No need to explain. I don't care what your relationship is. Let's get the newspapers to him and I'll be grateful. Okay, here you go. I'm off. Feels like there's a lot we don't understand overnight. Do you think this might have something to do with what we're investigating? More info the better. Alright then, next so let's check around his house a bit. Maybe we'll learn a bit more about him. That's why I can't make too much noise, so I'll alert that couple. Meow meow. You've seen these boxes. Each other traces left in the layer of Dusko now. They were opened quite recently. Up close, a rank smell of fish and dampness is not natural, but when you pass by before, the box hasn't been moved. Where did the smell come from? This stinks like a sewer. It still didn't smell like this when it came around a few days back. It'd be nice said he only used these for old engines though. Where's all the stench come from? Did some of this stuff get dumped here? There's a piece of paper stick out. Let's take a look. Pliers 1, saw 1, candles 3, rope. This receipt looks been torn up. Wonder how is that, huh? Bracari's General Store? We've seen that name somewhere before, haven't we? It has a slick, oily sensation that you sure to have been left by candle. You lingered here with candle in hand, and for what purpose? The box looks completely out of place on its things. I smell was brought here from the Fleur Center. And someone from the Nice family went there recently. It was from there himself, wasn't he? What the place we got have to do with that place? Traveler, we probably get more useful information now. Let's go then. Off to Fleur Center.
I need to get out more.
If you want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
Adventuring underground is way more fun than I...
There adventure next adventure, you say? You're not far wrong. That wasn't your fault. Who are you? Oh, Franson. It's understandable. Yourself? I can't see you. Alright, Shane.
No, I really need those parts. It's taking.
Just say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But my research had so much potential.
If there's anything you need, you
Oh,
can always
right.
come through.
coming.
You're most certainly correct, my dear.
Wow, so that's your right to call it. It's so boring. I don't want to work. When am I gonna get rich? I can relate to that sentiment. Tell me about Benoit Leroy. Leroy, huh, I've heard that name before. Give me a moment. Right, I got it. Benoit Leroy owned a store that sold all kinds of stuff. Also, here you are. Why are you asking this kind of stuff? Actually, just... his situation is a bit complicated. Wait, has he done something wrong? Oh, right, I get you now, but I gotta ask real quick. You guys from the Spina de Rosula or the Mason Gardenard? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the course of law. Wow, you're really good at this, Traveler. Alright, guess I won't ask no more questions. Well, not like he made an honest fortune or nothing, innit? 14's got a lot of laws, he probably broken quite a few. Anyway, officer, you've come to the right fella. Let me tell you, I know about Benoit. Nobody knows him better. There's not much that scoundrel Benoit wouldn't stoop to. I'm old enough to get married, so he should be an old fogey by now. Anyway, I remember that his daughter Autumn was a real beauty. Shame he never let any of us talk to her. Autumn? That's right, Autumn Leroy, his adopted daughter. Just think about it, it was just a fella selling flotsam and jetsam, making a little more here and there. How he suddenly get rich enough to move up to the surface so fast, huh? How else but by using his daughter, of course. Poor pretty little thing, forced her to marry some rich old cutie did. And what you know, that rich old fuck kicked the bucket after just a few years, leaving his house to her. And what's hers is Benoit's, all in all, a pretty quick way to win a life up there, if you catch my drift. Why did he get to be the one to get rich overnight? I mean, what an old bloodsucker, am I right? Hey, did something like that actually happen? Let's press him further. So, officer, was that what you wanted to ask about? I mean, if that stuff's useful to you, you could say that contributes to Fontaine's security, yeah? Don't you say the Masons might want to reward a productive, upstanding citizenship myself? That would depend on what else you've got to show. Oh, of course, Lost. I mean, this is Fleur said. No one gets a good night's sleep around here without having a few other people's secret and keeping. Now, Autumn's second husband. Oh yeah, she remarried right quick, she did. Left up her father-in-law, so we didn't hear from her for ages. The next time we heard a peep from her, well, she done that. And what's that? Wait, you don't know? Hey, you don't know after this? She murdered her second husband, got hauled off to the Fortress of Merope for trouble too. You investigated Benoit and you didn't even know that. Here's a list of the people involved in the case, Officer Paimon. I'm sorry, Captain Traveler, but this won't happen again. Continue. Right, I was just getting to that. Now, I heard this from someone else myself, but rumor has it that Autumn asked for her father to take the stand on her trial. But he refused. No, Benoit was also married, and she was his only kid, right? If I recall, even before she was adopted, her parents were related to him by blood. Yeah, either way, since her one and only father didn't take a witness stand on her trial, naturally she didn't have a chance. She was packed straight off to the fortress. Now, as to whether he did it just so he could take the house for himself, or if he had some kind of disagreement with the girl, I'm not going to guess too much. He usually puts on a friendly show for a way. I remember he always used to give out snacks. Who would have guessed I was so cold-blooded? Hey, no, officer, you haven't so much as frowned this whole time. Now I thought I was a cold fish, but you sure you don't have ice in your veins? It's a matter of professionalism. And ain't that worth respect? Now then, officers. What's the story with Benoit's crimes? How serious are they? No comment. Ha, that pat her. Well, what about his house? Will it be confiscated? It is a distinct possibility. Ha, I knew it. Rats might scurry up to the surface, but rats still a rat. Thanks, officers, for making my day. I look forward to meeting you all again down here in the Fleur Centre. Yes, Palmer's feeling a bit conflicted about this, but Benoit made a really good impression first. We've only... Don't judge a book by its cover. Was Palmer too foolish seeing for who he really was? Anyway, this shows a lot of food for thought. Palmer feels kind of queasy about it all. Let's get out of the Fleur Centre as quick as we can. Let's go then. Time to get some sun on our skin. I don't know if I have to walk the distance. I feel like I can. The first Sandra air just doesn't smell nice. It's not quite like upstairs where the air's the furthest thing from foul. How was it? Did you have fun strolling around the Fleur Centre? I'm sure you had a good time talking to Snodgrass. You were following us? How long have you been dating us? I have no interest in bandying words with children. Even if you were to go home and talk to your parents, I doubt they believe you. A word of advice, sometimes what you see or hear is neither real nor true. When it comes to other people's affairs, I'll insist on meddling until you got the full picture. By the way, Pip said our newspaper on your possession. I'd like you to return them, thank you. Your little choice was to give the newspaper to Alphonse. He gives you a cold look before swiftly turning and departing. I always got a bad feeling about that guy. Just what could they be planning? It is so annoying. It feels like we discovered something but we can't put the pieces together. And the Pam's kind of confused now. But not a good person who's in danger, so should be helping him. That's what's going on now. Best to look don't be too quick to judge. Right? Really? Would that be okay? Pam's assumption has been overturned so many times these past few days that she's all out of brain juice. Are you sure calm about all this? Pam's a bit on the stupid side. You wouldn't hold it against Paimon? You're not stupid, Paimon. Really? Well, even if you say so, then it's gotta be true. You know, when you think about it like that, maybe Paimon's actually been flight. If it's just that she didn't grasp the whole situation first, yeah, it gotta be that. Well then, time for Paimon's brilliant little brain to work and figure out what we should do next. Have we must then let them know we're onto them? If so, maybe we should just observe Benoit's house, see if there are any new developments, right? That's all I can do for now. Alrighty then, let's return later. That's a lot of... That's a decent amount of primos. Which I could have used. It's fish, I added fish. Use Pyro to...
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
You can't skip. Mm. Oh look, fresh fish. Fresh fish, and the floor looks clean too. Someone's definitely just tidied up. There's someone in Benoit's house for sure. Let's go over and listen. He's right. He can't just disappear altogether. At the very least, he needs to be seen once in a while, out on a walk or something like that. If nothing else, it'll stop the neighbors from calling the Mason Garden Age. I'd rather not have the Special Patrol musketeers breathing down on our necks. Dad, you really want to go out for a walk, don't you? Can I? Of course you can. Only Dabo would be delighted to come with you. Careful now, don't let him use it as an opportunity to call for help. Those two weirdos have been watching this place like hawks. Dad won't do that, I'm sure. Dad, you wouldn't want the Mason Garden Age to know. You know what? Why are they speaking so quietly? I can't hear a thing. They're about to come out. Okay, we need to move further away this time. We have to think of a way to speak to it Benoit, right? Yep. Alright, let's scoot. How's it, Dad? Are you feeling any better now? It's you! Benoit. Help me, I mean, don't help me. What are you saying, Dad? What's all this help me, don't help me business? Oh, it's you two. No wonder Dad went over his way to talk to you. You are acquainted after all. No, I don't. We don't know each other at all. No, but why would they be waiting here just for you then, Dad? They were ever nice enough to get a paper for us. Why, they even went to the Fleur Center to talk to our old neighbor, Snodgrass. I think you must be very close, and no wonder you always loved kids, haven't you, Dad? I love kids too, but I'm afraid I'm not as selfless as my father. I love my own children the most. But she's gone. Why did you do this? You mean accompany our dad on a walk is our duty as his children do so, is it not? Railing such a base responsibility to him would be a poor way to repay the care he's given us. Mortis here, look at how lovely the weather is today, perfect for a walk. So it is, Anthos. Have you seen today's steamer? There are quite a few interesting stories. Oh dear, fear I haven't. There's one in particular about an old man who met an unfortunate end. Probably encountered some thieves and as there was no one by his side looking out for him, he ended up falling off a cliff and died. Oh, really? The horror. That's so terrible. And another about a very unlucky merchant who drowned. It seems he drank too much and walked into a lake in a stupor, and just like that he drowned. Ah, my word, really unlucky. And this last one's very interesting. It's about a meddling busybody who just couldn't keep their nose out of other people's business. She accidentally took the wrong medicine. She mistook poison for medicine for illness and just like that swallowed a lot and then ended up dying very, very painfully. Come on, there really are so many ways to die. Please go on. Sorry. I won't ever do that again. Whatever are you talking about, Dad? I'm not trying to say it's your fault or anything, but you must be tired of running around somewhat. Well, first, why don't go about reading the newspaper to Dad? You subscribe to a lot of papers, don't you, Dad? That's right, we've been chatting long enough. We ought to go back now. Let's go back together, Daddy dearest. Something's fishy. Something's fishy. You can probably tell that there's something off about all of this. Cavalier, you're the bright spark here. What should we do? That couple may have come from the first century. I have some theories, but I haven't backed them up. Now about go take a look and look near Benoit's house. Wasn't there a strange box by his back window? I say how persistent you say. I didn't expect you to just leave it there. Off I go, running to the Mason Garden Age, but you didn't. Looks like you have a few ideas of your own. How are you two actually related to Benoit? To tell you the truth, you impressed me quite a bit. If only you put your enthusiasm to better use, you have bright futures out of you. I should have said that you won't be getting anywhere with this. You really weren't afraid, are you? You picked the wrong person to intimidate. Oh? So you really do... do you really not have a clue what's going on here? Or is it because you think you're on the side of justice? Incidentally, there was an article recently about a merchant who drowned. His name was Brandt. That fellow sure had a way with words, alright. Guess what? According to the paper, it turns out he didn't drown after all, but was in fact murdered and thrown into the lake. After a very long investigation, then American Santa was able to conclude was that he was murdered and that the murderer was guilty of a heinous crime. So that's what the news report said. Who knows what actually happened, or which one of them deserves to die more, the murderer or the victim? It's a question, isn't it? I haven't decided what the answer is yet. Anyway, I digress. It's enough to do what we need to discuss. What are you trying to say? I'm saying that acting recklessly before you fully understood the situation foolish. And might bring some undesirable consequences. Whenever witness injustice, I take action. Well, perhaps if we met under different circumstances, we'd be friends. But I like the way you think. I have things to do. Yes, as far as my patience can be stretched, next time I see you two anywhere near my house, I'll do something about it. Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine! It started to surprise you and started to wonder what position you're taking in this matter. You suddenly hear a faint tapping sound from the back window, and then after a barely audible creak, a note drops down from the window. There is brown writing on the note. It looks like someone wrote it in real hair, and it appears that they used coffee to do so. Quick, see what it says. Help me, please. They're criminal scum trying to swindle me of my property. The plan was revealed now they got me trapped in my own home. Hoping to coerce me into submission. Help me, please. I found some chance to escape, so please cooperate with me. The day I am ready, I will place bowl through into the cat food bowl at my door. That day I ask you to come get me at the rear window of my house. Please, I beg of you, save me, otherwise I fear that I shall be tortured to death. It's Benoit. Shh. Sorry, anyway, let's keep an eye out for the food bowl and wait for a signal. They are giving us... I'm guessing it's like a nighttime quest line? It might just be easier, just... Don't know if I have to teleport to get to work, or if I can just... Or I can just roll the time up. Let's roll about... I don't feel these ashes are stairs. They also attack us, will they? Difficult to say, perhaps the gold we defeated as I climbed up from here. That's just terrifying. Is it too late to swim back now? No, that counts as so full. I'm didn't expect anything that'd be such a space down there. Guess you do know your stuff, I'll see. This is but the tip of the iceberg. Our entire nation and the land upon which it was built sank beneath the waves, and my mission is to prevent that which has sunk from resurfacing. Whilst I believe. I really wish I had a reliable guide. In that case, leave the guiding to Paimon. And that's what Paimon likes to say anyway. Random. Anyway, we are the sole arbiters of whether the souls of the townsfolk can safely return to the bodies now, so hang us up now. The castle just through that great gate. Let us continue onward. Oh, Pam, I bet all people can live in a huge castle like this. Of course, and not just people either. Hey, there you go again, saying creepy stuff with a straight face. Oh, fret not, surely he was just as yourself will dispatch any hidden ghosts or phantoms without breaking sweat. What's this on this exquisite box? Seems like a music box of some kind. Still doesn't fit, seems fitting too well with the surrounding. Denied, this is indeed a music box, but just as I have knowledge beyond ordinary crafts, this music box has function beyond most others. My, I didn't think you'd be so catty. Hey, pal, I was just joking, bro. She didn't think you'd take it seriously. It's Pal's fault, okay? Don't be mad. Meow meow? Seriously, you now pretend to be a cat? And even those who lack any musical knowledge can freely operate the power of the symphonies in this box. We'll have use of it later, I'm sure. Yeah, but isn't it because the symphony has gone wacky that all townsfolk tell her into whatever they know? That's why travel best one or something. What sort of clumsy clod do you take me for, Paimon? I was just thinking about the worst case scenario. Maybe Elsie might jump out from a corner and scare you. One of those moving statues might start walking around, or maybe traps might spring out from the ground and the walls. Who knows? Any of those could happen, right? Peace now, you need not be so fretful. The symphony was mighty beautiful and glorious once in existence that shouldered golden ideals. That is so chaos upon the surface is a mere mishap of misalignment, the result of evildoers misusing great glorious power. Well, were they travelers? Surely she would wield this power correctly. That's quite a lot of trust you're putting into us. It might be more accurate to say that I have no other option. I am a mere cat at present, after all. Should I wish to make use of the music box myself? It might prove somewhat difficult. I've spoken this much, and let's put things to the test. Remember the strings we got from the Harbour Ruins? Those were, in truth, the scores on which the symphony was recorded. I thought you placed the score into the music box. The box shall play it too, all on its own. That's very happy to. I'm passing on warm fuzz inside. And let's have a look around for starters. There was an entrance, a place deep under was still. For the power of the symphony yet lingers. Deeper still, indeed, I wonder what awaits us there. And now's not the time to leave us hanging. Oh, see, a surprisingly petty one, huh? Still, before the riddle may be solved, must find the clues that await us in the castle. Come on, let us away. The Economaster Symphony seems to be.
Well, how about that?
I'm glad they at least make it so you. Hmm.
Well, how about that?
Buckle up! Kya! Huh! Ha! Kya! Kya! Ha!
Transfixed. An impressive bounty.
I don't know what this thing fights like. If it has a shield, then I might need Geo. Hmm.
Solidify!
Right here. Emerge. Yoo-hoo! This might hurt a little. Commit it to memory. Yeah. Yeah.
Crumble! This is order. Quake!
Grow, grow, grow. Right now. What a dreadful ending.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Shower me with pre-
Why is the fried egg not the first item? What time is it? Can't very late.
Solidify!
Yoo-hoo! Committed to memory. This way.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Order guide you. Gather!
Right here. Right now.
Committed to memory.
I will have order. Solidify!
Right here. Right now. Anger makes you impulsive, and sorrow causes you to waver. Always maintain control over your emotions.
So I do have one more crit rate and crit damage actually. Hmm. I don't have that many good pile goblins. Well, I could run a crit rate as well. I think that's a slightly better for now.
Rise!
Strike a pop! This might hurt a little. Grow, grow, grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Right here, right now.
That's
quite...
This is order. Stabilize.
A sight to behold. Let the world come alive! Committed to memory.
Emerge, right here.
Order guide you. Gather.
Hmm. Then wait. Okay, chill. Cool. I'm quietly patient wait for a bit. When it opens, I create a familiar face. No service if I won't correct. If I runs cautiously and after seeing you both there, go over time so. But no, just what quickly, if I'm just gonna be all over for me.
I need to get out more.
There's still a lot of room for improvement.
Right off.
I need to get out more.
Three? No, wait. Looks like four.
Looks like we're running out of type 3 systems.
Benevolent.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine. Please watch your step.
And that boss octopus are furry alongside you. He seems to be in a fence because he talks to himself. Any attempts to get through to him seem futile. The moment the chance to get out the boat arrives, rush on ahead as if have it along. That's where you're running to tonight. The house has in. Yeah, he's fine. When the flow comes, the cradle will rock. If stem breaks, the cradle will fall. Hello, Dad. And it's over. When Autumn told me you were planning to escape, I was quite surprised. We kept you locked up for so long, and yet you still haven't completely collapsed. I had a breakdown. If any of you tried to seize the opportunity to get rid of these two heroes of justice, assist in your escape and find your will to live, quite moving. But of all the places you got run off to in the end, you chose the place you and Autumn used to visit together? What a foolish blunder. No need to explain. I understand when people panic, they naturally and instinctively tread the path they find most familiar, do they not? Luckily, Autumn left after you. She hasn't made it here yet, and I do not wish to discuss this in front of her. So just what are you thinking? I truly don't get it. Under the guise of marriage, you sold her to others. I thought she was just a commodity, and you did it twice. The first time, you traded her for a big house in the court of Fontaine. The second time, you randomly chose someone just to get rid of her, so the property and everything else would be yours alone. When she was bullied and humiliated, you chose to turn a blind eye. She gave you her child from a second marriage to raise. Yet you got rid of a child too. I can only surmise it was so you could take the money meant for the child support and cure. How can you give sweets to children with clear conscience and ask them to come around to your home as guests is beyond me? Doesn't your conscience twinge even in the slightest? Do you feel even the slightest pang or guilt? Even for a moment? I find it completely baffling. To be honest, I only first met Autumn while she was out on the streets. She is a very gentle mother. She cares greatly for my friend's daughter, Penny. Because the day of seeing her, little Penny would throw a fit. Oh, wait, it's Lenore, isn't it? Yeah, Lenore's the daughter, isn't it? Oh, and if you think you still have a chance to turn the tables, think again. Autumn has a whole lot of friends now, not just me. Right, Lenore was born in the fortress of Maripede, so yeah, it's Lenore. It doesn't matter where you scurry off to, we will chase you to the ends of the earth. Why must a soul like hers be tormented so, and have nothing? Why a scoundrel like you lives a life of luxury? Something doesn't seem right about that to me. No need to ask philosophical, he isn't worth it. Busy overheard. Oh, so you're Autumn. Mama finally has an idea of what's going on. The Leroy family really is complicated. Traveler, we've been following Benoit all the way here, but turns out a lot of things are completely different from what we imagined. Now that turn out like this, should we still involve ourselves? It's up to you. Let them take care of it. I won't interfere. Oh my dear Autumn, do you really want to do this to me? Our child of Fleur Cendros's look at you, the sweets you ate, your satin dresses, novels you adored, all of those required money. Our orders shuddered and starved, you were wearing pretty dresses and putting necklaces on your doll. I gave you that license, don't you think I should get some kind of reward? After all, there's no such thing as for free ride. Me? Cruel to you? I've been generous enough. Autumn, think back over it. Part of your life did not prepare for you. Every time you went astray and I met with misfortune, was due to your own willful decisions. Mr. Benoit, you simply are making interesting words until the logic itself is completely inverted. Proclaiming generosity and kindness while only seeking to further your selfish end, in the end, is all about you, isn't it? Your so-called kindness only attempt to fatten me up like a lamb for the slaughter. Spare me your lies. The extent of my compassion pity for you now is to give you a quick death, but before that, tell me, where is my child? Without the old home or the house you live in now, there isn't trace of her whereabouts. Where did you send her? If I tell you, would you let me go? No, but I'll let you die less painfully. If I don't tell you I die, if I tell you I die anyway, there's nothing in it for me, then why should I make things easy for you? Autumn, you really never do tell a lie, do you? I'll never find out where she went. I do happen to know where she is, but I won't tell. Nope, I'll never tell. You never find her. Never, 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 never. I'm going to take him anyway. I'll be bringing him back to his own home. Do any of you have any objection? Please do. Won't interfere. You guys take care of yourselves. Not our business. If keep opinion will never ever find over and over as the side of Autumn takes him away. It's fine letting anyone else know about any of this. After all, she has to arrest warrant out for her. It's probably worth mentioning that I too am the subject of such a warrant. If you go to the amazing garden age now and file a report, you should be able to procure a healthy son. I would advise doing so. If you do, our friend will not forget. Feel free to find out for yourself. I don't need the money. That's what I thought you say. In that case, this rainbow rose for you. We favor this flower in council with its rich symbolism. Right now, symbolizes a warning and one not to change your mind about what you just said. Farewell. So that's what happened. What complicates fun? Her brain cells died lonely deaths. Hey, let's go into you far marked by my time with this. I won't forgive you unless you treat her to pick me at the hotel to Blue. Is that all for the Leroy line, or is still more with the Leroy? I mean, I'm pretty sure her child's Lenore. I just want to know if there's anything else with the Leroy line. Oh, it's a Molly, actually. Hmm.
Another test subject. Settle down. I got careless.
An impressive bounty.
Hmm. Hold on. Hmm. So like this one?
Overruled.
I got careless.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Hmm. Hmm. Have I dug that out before? I've sent someone to give a report to the Institute. In any case, I shall leave the upcoming work to you, Miss Fusel. Of course, Mr. Romano, but about the help you mentioned. Don't worry, when the right comes, our honorary senior researcher will appear by your side. What trouble are you all planning to cause me now? It's great to see you so soon, honorary senior researcher, and assistant to the honorary senior researcher. Oh, allow me to introduce. The special investigator in charge of the stolen Archeum kinetic core case, Miss Fusela. Before I ask for your help again, please allow me to briefly explain the case of the Archeum kinetic core theft, and some other key information. Blah. Initiating Svenak as the prime suspect. The test search of Archeum energy would have failed the central library after the explosion. Only professional can engage and work there for them. And the timing of the experiments of heat generators activation and how seem much of a coincidence. According to Raimon, the suspect must be a senior researcher linked to the research and subsequent examination reenactments of the affair have borne this theory out. The only people capable of this in Fontaine research are Raimondo, Naka, and Edwin, the last of whom passed away during the explosion. Raimondo mentioned that he too is on the internal review. It sounds like a huge pain. I will locate the core as soon as possible, still remains our main objective. Don't save a prototype may go off control anymore and release a surge of Archeum that will affect everything around it. Hey, doesn't that mean it might explode again? I just hope it does explode us all sky high. Traveler, it seems we don't have a choice. Looks like Naka really does have a good beam. My responsibility as an honorary senior researcher back to bite me again. I'll be counting the two of you. I must return to the Institute. Mr. Choicer won't be able to deal with so many journalists so long on his own. Even if it's just for the sake of sale, I ask that you get to the bottom of this matter as soon as possible. I'll buy you as much time as possible. I'll thank you on his behalf then. My model leaves in a hurry. Honorary senior research asked quickly. The sooner we find the culprit, the sooner we can clear Mr. Edwin's name. Mr. Edwin? Edwin has helped me in many ways and was a good person. Nack, on the other hand, is a despicable lowlife. He used Mr. Edwin's research to harm the Institute for his own selfish interests. And I believe that framed Mr. Edwin for initial exposure in the Institute too. After all, he's the only one who could have benefited from how things have played out up until now. And that's the Archeum kinetic core. In that case, we're alive, they will definitely catch him, and then I'll make him pay for what he's done. I'm sure you're not here to discuss this, right? Honorary senior researcher? I feel like I might have found this already. Or I might not have, actually.
An impressive bounty.
Oh, huh. Done this one, I've done this one, I've not done this one.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Transfixed.
Now, what do I need this for? Yeah, now I'm gonna take a break. This house is for sale, a very reasonable price purchase before it's too late. Miss Traveler, it seems like Mr. Leroy doesn't live here anymore. Have you seen him? I do, to tell the truth, we ran into him. So you did see him? Did you tell him the snacks were delicious? We forgot. Oh really, that's fair. I guess I'll never get a chance to let Mr. Leroy know. As for the both fruits are both, I guess I should just give it to you. Arle sighs and waits goodbye just as she is about to leave. The door opens and Autumn now force walks out. There was no voices we heard outside. Is there something you want? We're just passing by. Really? Small world. Autumn and I were just leaving. Oh, he's already gone somewhere else. The place will only be going after a few more decades. I don't think you'll be seeing him anytime soon. Well, that's hard to say which will come first. I really do have the same hair color. Tomorrow or untimely, and who knows? Ah, and isn't this the little rascal is always looking for him? Hi, lady. You look just like her, and you even have lavender eyes. Lady, can I help you? How old are you? I'm 9. What are your parents' names? Are you okay, lady? Your expression, something wrong with the kid? Wait, this can't be a coincidence, can it? Are you adopted? Tell me. Miss Traveler, do you know this lady? What's she doing? You ask questions like that, allow me. No, miss, I remember you're very close with my dad, right? Yeah, Mr. Leroy treats me really well. Mr. Son-in-law, does he not live here anymore? That's right, he's gone somewhere very far away, won't be coming back again. What does your dad usually talk with you about? Can you tell me? When I go back, I can tell him how much you miss him. Mr. Leroy always treats me to snacks, let me pet Nana, and tell me my eyes are pretty. Anything else? They often tell me to say hi to my mom and papa for him, but they really don't like that. Papa gets really angry and says that Mr. Leroy's a bad person and that he's blackmailing them. Well, they've forbidden me from coming here. I made an agreement with Mr. Leroy, so I sneak over. Please don't tell Papa, mister. That's just like here. We won't stop squeezing until it's wrung the last drop of value out. That bastard. Sorry, we're talking about something else just now. Miss Ellie, ladies, is there anything else? No, I'll just go home now. Do your mother and father love you? They're the best parents in the whole wide world. That's good then. I'm going home now. Bye, lady. Bye, mister. Bye. You don't plan on telling her? I have imagined a scene time and time again, but nothing's better than knowing that she's happy. That's enough for me. I'm not my father. I don't want to cause trouble for a current family. I don't mean to be that guy, but didn't you buy a music box for her? Are you not going to give it to her now? No, there's no need. She doesn't look like she lacks for things like that. I'll think of ways to keep visiting her in the future. Whatever she needs, I'll find a way. I'll give the music box to someone else. After all, I spent a lot of time and effort picking it out. Excuse me, little white-haired girl. Do you like gifts? Do you mean Paimon? Wait, you want to give this to Paimon? Yes, I do. It's a gift, so please enjoy it. I hope it's have some bit of value to you. Sorry, Alphonse, but I think we'll need to stay in the course farm staying a bit longer. Don't worry, it's all the same to me. Let's go. Meow meow.
Something you wish to...
Hmm.
Go on. You have my undivided attention.